Good morning, y'all. It is Monday. Checking out Miss Hazel. This is her kind of pacey time in the morning because it's not quite nap time yet. She has a doctor's appointment at 3 o'clock, and I've been watching her really closely because she's been like rubbing her face and using her paws on her eyes. Now, y'all, God help us if she has to have eye drops in her eyes. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I would do that. But anyway, she's doing pretty good with her new dog dish, y'all. I'm really liking that thing. Liking it a lot. It's kind of cool looking too. Anyway, what I was going to talk to y'all about is I'm going to make some, okay. I'm going to make some date bars. Now, y'all know I have made blueberry oatmeal bars. I made peach ones the other day. They're just good, but it is because I love oatmeal. So the date bars are what my Aunt Pat used to always make. Now, I remember these from when I was little. I'm trying to think how old I might have been. 5, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how old I was, but I was young. But anyway, so my mother was getting a divorce and my Aunt Pat was getting a divorce. So we lived with Aunt Pat, and she had this big 3-bedroom, house that I even forget what her husband's name was, but it wasn't even finished being built. But she had 4 kids, and there was myself and my little brother. Now, my cousin Nathan was older than all of us. And I don't know how old he was. He was a young teenager, maybe. And so there were 6 of us kids, y'all. And let me tell you, some of us got the measles and some of us got the chicken pox. I got both. I had measles and chicken pox at the same time. I've got a few little scars from where my mother could not always keep me from scratching. And that's what they tell you. Do not scratch, do not scratch, do not scratch. I cannot imagine. My mother and my Aunt Pat must have gone through a gallon of calamine lotion. Y'all know that pink chalky stuff? Anyway, I remember my Aunt Pat making date bars. And they were so good. And so that's what I'm going to make. And it's pretty much, this recipe is pretty much like the other recipes I've made. But I'm going to tell you what the ingredients are. And then I'm going to tell you why I like this. The filling is 3/4 cups of water, 1/4 cup firmly packed brown sugar. I've never seen a recipe that doesn't say packed. And 1 8-ounce package of chopped dates. And then the crust is a cup of all-purpose flour, a cup of quick cooking oats, but you could use any kind, it doesn't matter. Steel cut, I don't know, I wouldn't try that. A half a cup of firmly packed brown sugar. See, this has got brown sugar. That's one reason I like this. And a half a cup of Land O'Lakes butter. Now, of course, you don't have to use that brand, but you just mix the water, brown sugar, and the dates, and you cook them for about 4 to 5 minutes, okay, on the stove. And then you want to cool that mixture at least 30 minutes, okay? Then you want to mix up all the other ingredients. And let's see. Reserve 1 cup of the oat mixture and put the rest of it down in your pan. Now, this recipe is for an 8 by 8 or even a 9 by 9 pan. Now, for some reason, I don't have that dimension of a pan, but that's okay because I'm going to double this recipe for a 9 by 13 pan. If I made an 8 by 8 or a 9 by 9, there wouldn't be enough for anybody else. I couldn't share. I'm laughing, but I'm serious. That's how much I love these oatmeal bars. So, the reason that I'm talking to y'all about this is because of where I got the recipe. Now, this is the only recipe that I've gotten off of this site, but I'm going to tell you why I love it. Now, it says prep time, 20 minutes. Total time is 1 hour and 30 minutes. And it makes 16 bars. Now, that's for an 8 by 8 pan. I mean, really? Let me see. Do I have that right? Yeah. 8-inch square baking pan. And like I said, I'm going to double that. So, I've got my tablet down here. And I wanted to tell you guys, this looks like a, let me show you. Land O'Lakes. Can you see for the window glare? The Land O'Lakes has, I guess, a recipe site. Okay. It's okay, Miss Hazel. Pretty soon it'll be nap time. I tried to get her to come up here beside me, but she wasn't ready yet. So this is what I like. And this is, you know, I told y'all I just have looked at this one recipe. But the reason that I love this site is because when you go to print it, you have the option of including the nutrition information. You have the option of including the picture. You have the option of double-sided. I mean, y'all, this is a dream come true if you are trying to save ink and paper. So, I know this is kind of a crazy little video. Now, these are going to come out good. Y'all don't need to watch me do these because I've done them so many times. But I want to bake them for my company next week. But I think I need to make a batch like sooner just to make sure they're good. God. Y'all, I have gained about 6 or 7 pounds since I have started being in the house in this chair so much. I'm getting around every day a little bit better, a little bit better. I've already done some stuff today. But, oh, I have to go get the van smogged because it's time for the tags. And here in California, we have to have our vehicles smogged. I believe it's every other year. And it says right on your registration notice that you get in the mail, whether you need a smog or not. So I've got to get that done, and I'm going to get that done before Hazel's doctor's appointment. So we only have to, so we can get that all done at one time. But anyway, I just wanted y'all to know about this. Now, when I tap the get ingredients, it usually, yeah. So, it brings up a list of stores. Now, normally on recipe sites like allrecipes.com, it tells you if any items in your ingredients list are on sale at a store near you. Now, this one did not do that. Let me see. I'm wondering if you have to actually, I'm going into Walmart right now to see. Oh my gosh, sign into my account. Forget that. You know, I'm so bad about not writing that stuff down, y'all, but I use my Walmart grocery, so I don't have to sign in all the time. I just tap on it, takes me right in, so I can spend my money. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you about that little site in case you know, do like I do. You find a recipe you like and you print it out. And so I love that you have all those choices. So y'all, that's it for this video. Now, I have another subject that I'm going to make a video on, but I didn't want to run them together. So, y'all do something fun today, and I'll let you know how Miss Hazel's doctor's appointment turns out. Oh, my word. I hope she is not going to need eye drops. And, of course, I'm going to have to give her some sedation before I take her in there. Now, y'all, you should have seen Miss Hazel. I wish that Terry could make a video, but he really can't even hardly take a picture. But Miss Hazel had been outside, and I had to clean up after her with the water hose, and she was all, her feet and legs and even her tail had gotten wet. And so I picked her up to bring her in the house. So I picked her up like this, facing away from me, so I could bring her in and get paper towels. And so she was fighting me so bad. I mean, back and forth, trying to bite me, wiggling, just, I mean, she was going nuts. Cujo. But anyway, she was not happy. But that's it for now, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.